so good. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you don't know who I am, my name is Kalyssa. Now let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to be using is the Best Damn Beauty lip mask to prep my lips. You already know the deal with this. Now I'm going to be filling in my eyebrows with the Colourpop brow pencil in the shade Bangin Brunette. To clean up my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the MAC Select Cover Up Concealer in the shade NC20. And I'm using a MAC 212 brush to help do the job. And then to blend out that concealer, I'm using a Morphe G14 brush. Now to prime my eyes, I'm going to be using the Smashbox 24-Hour Eyeshadow Primer. And the eyeshadow palette I'm dipping into today is the Naughty Eyeshadow Palette by Kylie Cosmetics. The first shade I'm going to be taking is Xmas Kiss and applying that straight into my crease with a Morphe brush. And then I'm going to be taking the shade Saint Nick and applying that a little lower in the crease with the same brush. Now I'm taking in another brush and I'm applying the burgundy shade on the outer corner and the inner corner of my eyes for a halo effect. Shout out to my Aunt Thailand for getting me this palette. It is so good. I love you. You're the real MVP. Woo! Now I'm taking the shade Snowball and I'm applying that right below my eyebrows to highlight. And I'm taking my Veromona brush cleanser to take out the color that I had previously. And I'm taking the shade Jingle and applying that right in the center of my eyes for a pop and for a base for the Stila Magnificent Metal in Kitten Karma that I'm applying right now. This just amped up the whole look. I am in love with these. If you don't have them, you definitely need to get your hands on some of them. Kitten Karma is my favorite. Now I'm taking that green shade and applying that right on the areas that you see here. And then I'm blending out the green with the burgundy, going back in, intensifying the middle shade. After spraying my face with the Too Faced Hangover primer spray, I'm going to be applying my moisturizer, which is the Drunk Elephant B-Hydra moisturizer. Great for oily skin. And then I'm applying my Becca Luminosity primer all over the face for a glow, because you know I like to glow. And then right in the T-zone area, I'm going to be applying the new Benefit Pearl Primer Professional to smooth out and also add to that radiance, but to have my pores filled and smooth. For foundation, I am using the Gen Do Aqua foundation. This foundation is an amazing HD foundation. It's light to medium coverage, pretty buildable, but it's not super full coverage. What's full coverage is more of the concealer that I'm going to be using, which is the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. And I'm applying that under my eyes, as well as on the nose, my chin, my cupid's bow, and a little bit on my forehead. And I'm blending all that out with the Neon Green Beauty Blender. To contour, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Contour side of this contraption in the shade 2.5. I really love the formula of this product. The foundation side doesn't work for me, but the contour does, and I love it. To set my under eyes, I'm going to be using the MAC Patrick Star Powder in the shade Patrick's Powder. Duh. I'm using a Laura Mercier powder puff to apply that, and I'm making sure to blend out the creases in my forehead and then setting that with powder. To set my cream contour and to further intensify my contour, I'm going to be using the Park Ave Princess by Tarte palette. This palette is so good. So good. I'm also using a MAC 129 brush. And then I'm cleaning up my contour with a makeup wedge. And then I'm moving on to my lower lash line. I'm just using some of that burgundy and then some of that green to smoke out my lower lash line. Now to dust off my under eye powder, I'm using a Real Techniques contouring brush. I just think this brush has the perfect shape. Inner corner of my eyes, I am using the matte minty shade. This shade really transformed the look. I really love the pigmentation of this palette. I think it's amazing. And if you didn't get your hands on it, you missed out, girl. Now to add more coverage to my under eyes is the best way I can describe it. I'm using the Studio Fix powder by MAC. And it just makes my under eyes and the parts that I'm applying it super smooth. And then for highlighting, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Illuminator for that glow, girl. For that glow. And right now I'm using the Fenty highlighting brush to apply that. Now I'm just going to contour my nose with a Kat Von D concealer brush, and then I'm blending that out with a Morphe E22 brush. Now for blush, I'm going to be using the Tarte Color Wheel blush. I'm going to be using this berry kind of color to apply to my cheeks. I think it tied in perfectly with the burgundy and the red. And then to highlight even further, because you know your girl's crazy, I use the Artist Couture Artist Couture Illuminator in the shade Illuminati. So I'm going to use the waterproof Maybelline Big Shot Colossal Mascara on my top and bottom lashes. And then I'm using Cocoa lashes in the style Queen Bee. And then I'm curling them. For the lips, I'm going to be using MAC Strip Down Lip Liner to define my lips, and I overline them also because I just like the shape that it gives to my lips. Sometimes I overline it a little too much, and sometimes it's just enough, so every day is different, just depends. And then I bought all of the liquid lipsticks from MAC, so I decided to use the shade Quartzette, which is a neutral metallic shade, but it's a liquid lipstick, so it dries matte. So I think it adds like the perfect glow without it being glossy. And I just really love this lip color. I loved how it came out. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And that's it.